Connecticut. I'm Renee Danino. Please welcome to the set. I am so excited because I do another segment here called Amazing Canine Duos. We started this back in early 2020. It has been such a fun pet project of mine where I highlight the paws behind the badge. I'll stop now. But in any event, I'm super duper excited to have Officer Tony Renaldi and Canine Penny from the Fairfield Police Department here in our studios. Thank you both so much for being here today.
Thank you.
Now, to my understanding, you're the first bloodhound for the Fairfield PD.
This is our first ever single-purpose tracking trailing bloodhound for the Fairfield County.
That's so exciting. Now, talk a little bit about the canine team and department because you're adding to it, correct?
Yes. So we have two dual-purpose dogs, Canine Trace and Canine Bolt.
Okay.
One does narcotic detection, one does gun detection, as well as, the other. Apprehension, building searches. What Canine Penny's going to bring to the table is she's just a tracking trailing dog. So her job is one thing, and that's just to find people.
And is this something that you had always wanted to do? Had you always wanted to be, number one, a canine officer? And did you know that you were going to be part of a search and rescue team now?
I wanted to be a canine handler, for sure. I didn't really know much about bloodhounds. I started training with them, different groups around the New England area. And I'm just fascinated by their capabilities. They're really phenomenal what they do.
All right, side note, have you seen the movie Best in Show?
No.
Okay, I want you to watch Best in Show, and then you'll know what I'm talking about. Every bloodhound person's going, oh yeah, watch Best in Show. But a side note from that, so there's training that's involved, and she is still young. So how was Penny picked out for you, and what is your training like?
Sure. So we got her from Zeus Canine Training with Brian Tierney. I've done a lot of work prior to getting her. So we trained with Brian and Randall Hill out of Putnam County, and all those groups. We trained with, I trained with Ed Anuski from CT Hounds. So what we're doing now is we're training with their in-service dogs to build her drive. And when she reaches a certain age, she'll start the academy probably in January, which is about a 7-week academy. But I mean, she's already crushing tracks. She's doing an amazing job.
Well, tell me a little bit about what a track is. Like, I mean, for most people, we teach our dogs sit and give paw, and we're like, woohoo, we're dog trainers. But you have to teach this dog to potentially be a life-saving dog, right?
Yeah.
So how do you, what's the first step?
So we do what's called puppy tracks, where we have a track layer present her with food. And then he will drop a scent article on the ground, a hat, a shoe, something like that, and he'll take off running. She'll be able to watch him run away. And then at some point we'll give her the find him command, and we introduce the scent article. And when she reaches that track layer, we make a huge party for her. So she gets food, she gets praise, she gets pet, all the excitement you can imagine. So there's this massive party. And then
and all the food she wants.
Yeah, and then as she gets older, and we've reached that point to where the track layer is just taking off and without really seeing him, and she's figuring the game out. So she uses a lot of different ways to find that person. Which is what is called trailing. So, every time we step on the ground, we create an environmental disturbance on the ground. She uses that. She uses our skin raft. So every time we shed our skin, she smells that as well. She smells the different gases. So our deodorants, our detergents, our ethnicities, things like that, and the contact. So when we touch a branch, break a stick, she puts all that puzzle together, and that's how she figures out how to find somebody.
So in your training as a police officer, right? Did you even know about all of the things that you're learning with Penny? Are you finding yourself learning new things now with her?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's really me just reading off the dog is what my training is seeing what she's doing and figuring out whether she's on the scent or she's distracted. But so far, so good. She does the work, and I just follow behind. It's amazing.
And I would imagine, and I think a lot of people don't know this, but sometimes there's funding from the public that is needed, and sometimes the retirement fund is needed, sometimes food. Some municipalities have different ways and structures, but you do take donations, right, from the public, or do you have donors, or can you let us know how we can help you and who has helped you along the way?
Yeah, so our canine program is all based on donations from the public and local businesses.
Oh, Penny.
So, for instance, Norwalk Vet has provided services for our dogs for over a decade. The Duffys have been amazing. We have Abby from Earth Animal, who's agreed to feed Penny for her life. And
so Earth Animal, I didn't know was from Connecticut. I buy all the no hides from them, and I absolutely love it. If you want a great company in Connecticut, Earth Animal, and then I even so much as liked to message them, and then I saw Penny's picture on there, and I felt like, oh my gosh, what a cool connection.
Yeah, we have a lot of people that have shown a lot of interest in her. Like I said, Mark from Auto Spa Fairfield put ceramic tints on her car so that she will be a lot cooler.
You're riding in style, Penny, huh?
Not only that, Erica from Zooming Grooming is going to groom all of our dogs for life.
Oh, Penny, you're blocking Dad's microphone.
I'm used to it. And then, you know,
so
there's just been sponsors, people giving money at Habata Fairfield. And Alex is one of the main players there, has just donated so much money for her. So that helps to pay for her training, her vehicles, her equipment. Her herself had to be purchased through donations.
Now, the training, and by the way, you can follow them on social media. I am addicted, by the way. You're going to look for @K9Penny FPD, Fairfield Police Department, @K9Penny FPD. You can also get them online, and you're now on Facebook. But we can actually watch this team develop and grow. Now, tell me about the training and how often you have to do it, because I would imagine you have to keep that scent training up and up and up.
Yeah, so she's, I've had her for about 5 weeks, and we've already been to 6 training days with her. And we're just going to go to as many as we can. You know, we've done a lot of networking, and, you know, like I said, there's the Westchester group we train with. We train with the State Police Tracking Program with Phil Susi. We train with Ed Anuski of CT Hounds. But some of the greatest hounds I've ever seen, and we have the honor to be able to train with them. And as a puppy, she's learning from all these dogs.
Yeah, she is very cute. Now, a bloodhound is not for everybody because they don't train the way other dogs might train. But this one has proven me wrong right now. But they do take upkeep. There's skin care that you have to think about, their ear care, you have to be thinking about that, and you have to keep their minds stimulated. Now, I know you're a dad, right? Was this similar to adding another child to the mix?
No, not at all. I mean, this is a working dog, so it's very important that the things that are fun for her, you know, for your somebody like your kid, you're going to bring them somewhere fun, you know, as their excitement. For Penny, it's about blowing through pricker bushes, jumping over logs, running through whatever she's got to get to find that reward. So a working dog has a different drive than.
Well, there's something under that. I just meant like your hours of sleep and training and things like that. But I see what you're saying there too, for sure. But yeah, how does she spend her days? Does she live at home with you? Does she live at a kennel, or how does that work?
So she's with me 24/7. We you know, like I said, she goes in for my car. And every few hours we get out of the car, we do some kind of work. So every time she gets out of the car, it has to be something productive to make her a better dog. You know, it's not the usual, like, dog gets out of the car, sits on the couch, watches Netflix. You know, she's got to do track, she's got to do obedience work, she's got to work her nose. We do a lot of environmental exposures. So bring her to the train tracks, bring her to, you know, fire training scenes, things like that, so that she's, you know, locked in.
Listen, you can come to Auntie's house and binge Netflix with me for a weekend if you want.